If you can question your past, your present, then you can question your future life. And you can do that through a word called innovation. Innovation at its simplest form is the introduction of something new. It allows us to move forward and to not be like the first humans on earth. We have so many things in this earth, if you really look at it, that weren't here a long time ago. I can hop on a plane, be on the other side of the country in a couple hours. I can call somebody on the other side of the globe right now, and in a second, I can have them talking to me and even have their face right here on my phone. I can get some bread and it's already sliced. But at the end of the day, there was somebody who had these ideas that was told it was impossible. But they had to say, why are we driving from coast to coast and then taking a boat to get to this continent? Why are we doing things and communicating in this way? Or why are we eating bread and not slicing it up for a perfect sandwich? All these questions had to be answered by somebody. And somebody had the courage to first question their past and present, then to question their future and the future of everything we do in this world. And if it wasn't for those people doing those brave things and having people tell them that's impossible and saying, no, I'm going to make this happen, then we wouldn't be where we are today. And I want to encourage y'all to do the same thing when it comes to finding your passion. Finding your passion can be scary. It can look like it's impossible. Just like when somebody told somebody that there's no way you could create a plane where you could go all the way around the globe. You have to understand that it seems impossible sometimes. You have to understand that finding your passion is like seeing something that hasn't been seen before. It's like finding a color or thinking of a color that's never been seen before. And it can be hard, but you have to understand that your passion is what unlocks infinite potential. And if there's something out there that can get you to reach infinite potential, I guarantee you can't just see it on an advertisement anywhere. You're going to have to find it within yourself. You're going to have to realize that people will say it's impossible. You're going to have to realize that it may take you years to ever figure out what your passion is. And it may take you 2 seconds. You may click off this video and say, oof, I found my passion. But it's something that hasn't been seen before, and it's something that can't be predicted. There's not something I can tell you where to go to get it, but you can open your mind by looking past the things that are surface level. You can't find something that's going to change the world that everybody has. You have to do something completely different. You have to think differently. You have to do everything different. But if you're doing things the same way as everybody else, if you're trying to be like everybody else and you're not questioning what's going on, then things are going to stay the same. But if everybody can question everything we do and everybody can look at things and say, no, we should be doing that differently. If they say, no, we can be doing that differently, then that thing will become better. That thing will be innovative because somebody says there's a better way to do it. But if we just look at the world and we're not innovative about it, we let people be, then we'll be stagnant. And if the world was truly like that, if humans weren't innovative at all, we'd be in the same place we were today. And while innovation is a hard job, it's a full-time job. And it's probably the hardest job you could ever take on. And that's to be creative. That's to think past the surface level of things. But at the same time, being a creative and being able to look past surface level is the highest rewarding thing. If you find something that's never been done before, if you create a service where you can meet people online like Zoom right before a pandemic hits, you will be rewarded more than any other company. But if you decide to look at things regularly, you'll never find your passion. But if you can commit yourself to that and understand that this is the highest level of compensation you can ever receive in your life, then you will dedicate your life to that. And when you find it, you'll realize that that is true. But all you have to do is open your eyes. It's out there. But most of us in this whole world close our eyes. But the people who do open their eyes are the ones who end up changing the world. So the only message I have left for today is to just question everything. And so many other things will unravel from just questioning everything. But if we don't, things will stay the same and you will see no change. And the only way to make things better is through change and evolution. And that's why we're here right now. So be changed and question everything. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Root of Everything podcast. I truly appreciate y'all for tuning in to hear me talk. If at any moment you enjoyed what I was saying, please hit the like button, comment what you think, and hit the subscribe button. If you want some more content and consistent updates, go to our website, rootofeverything.com, and you can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter called The Weekly Root.